Along with ultimate patient service, we must have a system for collecting fees in a tactful, friendly, and timely manner. Like every other business, dental practices must collect fees for treatment in order to pay for supplies and salaries to the doctors and staff. All staff members must realize that collecting fees for services is just as important as performing dental services. Dental services which are never paid for by patients are useless and decrease the profitability of the practice. We can't do free dentistry and survive. A busy office is pointless if fees are not being collected. You must realize you will encounter patients who are going to try to receive dental treatment from the dentist without paying for it. A popular scam with this type of person is that they'll come in as a new patient, tell you that their insurance is expiring in 2 or 3 weeks. The moment you hear this line from a new patient, you should call their insurance company and verify that they truly are covered by the insurance and for how long. Next, they want you to rush through this megabucks treatment plan before the insurance runs out. We've learned the hard way that cases like this must be treated with a very aggressive financial policy. Remember, it is important for you to say to the patient, "The fee for today's services is $190. Will that be cash, check, or credit card?" Never ask, "Would you like to make a payment?" It gives them an out, an opportunity to say no. No one likes to make a payment, and your chances of getting paid drop dramatically. Let them know we want to be paid today, like any other business would operate. What's the best way for you to respond when a patient tells you that they think our fees are too expensive? The first thing you have to realize is that people love to complain. It's a way of conversation for many people. Don't be rattled by their comments. Think about it. In almost every aspect of your life, you hear more complaints than compliments. Studies by major credit card companies indicate 73% of all households have at least one major credit card. The majority of credit card holders only use about half of the credit limit of their credit card each month. Patients would be willing to use credit cards to pay for their health care costs if they were asked. Encourage patients to use credit cards to make the job of collecting money easier. So when people ask if they can make payments, we say, sure, you can finance with a credit card or 1 year interest-free with our outside agency if you qualify. If patients don't have credit cards and they can't qualify for loans with an outside finance company, there is no way in the world that the dental office should be lending them money. Patients who are turned down for financing by finance companies are extremely poor credit risks. The number of people who are turned down by finance companies because they have previously declared personal bankruptcy is simply amazing. Use the credit checks provided by finance companies early on in dealing with patients to identify the patients who are poor credit risks. Don't try to be in the lending business. If you have patients leaving your office because you will not personally lend them money, who cares? They probably would not have paid you anyway. People who can't qualify for either credit cards or loans with an outside finance company are really poor credit risks, and it is very unlikely they would ever pay their dental bills. Companies issue credit cards to anybody. Even people who have gone bankrupt can get credit cards. Then there are the people who have credit cards but only use them for good stuff like department store shopping, not dental work. Sure, they'll find another office who'll do free dentistry, and that office will have a high accounts receivable.